And welcome to Computer Tech and More. The last piece of my test equipment for checking fan RPMs is a digital tachometer. This is the one I chose. Professional Instruments Manufacturer, digital tachometer. Comes in a variety of different colors. Mini handheld gun type, automatic and manual, data recording and recall, min, max, average. LCD display. 2.5 to, that's a really fast RPM. What's that? 99,999. 0.1 RPM, that should be plenty accurate for what I need. 50 to 100, 500 millimeters. All right, let's open it up. TAC 44. So I just picked whichever one had kind of the most good reviews on Amazon. It's kind of a safe way to do things. It's not always 100% accurate. Let's see, it takes a 9-volt battery. That's a little bit annoying because generally I don't keep them around. But there it is. It's very lightweight, but it doesn't have the battery inside of it yet. If my voice sounds a little funny, I have a little bit of a cold. I'm hoping to recover from it soon. Information on it, your sensors. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and install the battery and we'll continue. All right, also in the box, you have your instruction manual. And number 11 is reflective tape. So I assume that this would be, you would snip little pieces off to stick to whatever you want to measure. In my case, mostly fan testing. But if you want to test like your, I guess, transmission or something like that to check the RPM it's supposed to be spinning at, you could stick this to it and it would, every time it goes by, it would pick up basically the RPM, how fast it's going by. All right, I installed the battery and let's plug in a fan. All right, just for, I guess, demonstration purposes, I'm gonna see if I can read the RPM on the fan without any reflective tape on it. I propped it up on one side just so the air has somewhere to go. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that it's going to do a lot of misreading because it's probably just detecting every single blade. All right, let's go and stick a little piece of tape on it. All right, I have the reflector on it right there. And a couple notes about this. If I had a spare PC, I wouldn't need this. I would just be using the RPM readout from the computer and doing the incremental adjustments there. But since I don't have a spare computer and finding one at a reasonable price with lots of extra fan headers, that sort of thing, is well, a challenge. Well, this is only like $30. So I'm hoping that this will get me the RPM reading that I want. So let's go ahead and plug it in and give it a test. So I've got my little Noctua fan RPM adjuster. Plug it in. All right, let's see if it'll do what I want. Well, that seems very off. Let's check it again. See, right there. Then we go to plug it in. There's no way that this is spinning at 6,300 RPM. All right, we got something wrong with it. I have no idea what's going on. Testing my testing part 2. I've now put it onto the central hub which should actually affect the airflow less. And let's plug it in and see how it works out. Need to turn it on first. And it is not picking up anything. Oh, there we go. That still looks really off. $6,400. The stickers come off? Nope. I see flashing in at the lower RPM. It's not reading it properly. All right, here we are. You can see the RPM sometimes picking it up correctly, sometimes not. So I think it has to do with the size of that little patch and how well I'm actually hitting it. So this is like a learning experience for me. Where'd it go? Do-do-do-do-do. So it just kind of is here for how sensitive this is. Testing, my testing continued. I just put some Scotch tape on it because there's a limited amount of this reflective tape. So I just want to test out, like, I don't know, other tape to see if it'll work. There we go. That looks probably about right. 300, 500, 700, 300. Let's crank it up. $2,200 RPM, or 2002 RPM. Sorry, I'm reading it at a very odd angle. So that looks about right. Let's go ahead and drop it down again. $700. So I'm slowly cranking up. Sorry if you don't hear me talking. There's around 1,000. So it looks like it'll do what I want it to do. This is my current plan at time of filming. If I think of a different plan, meaning I decided to try to buy a cheap PC with extra fan headers, then I'll probably leave that in the comments below. But otherwise, I'll probably stick with doing something like this for my fan testing and trying to pick it up that way. It appears to work okay. I have no way to verify the actual RPM, but I'll be able to just do this testing as best as I can. Anyways, thank you for watching this short video on this tachometer. Have a great day. I just wanted to comment with one aspect of testing. I went and checked what the minimum speed the Noctua NFA12X25 can run at in 450 RPM. So I did see that number pop up a few times, but I was mostly seeing that 700 RPM. So I'm going to have to be very careful with my testing. I'll probably end up using mostly that shiny strip and get as much use out of that as I can. Scotch tape is going to be only as needed. The max speed appeared much better, that 2,000 RPM. I definitely was seeing that. So it appears to be mostly accurate. I'm going to just have to be careful at my low RPMs.